Yeah, I'm recording. This is gonna fucking chew
Alright.
through my data, like my fucking storage.
Alright, I'll count us. It's not that much, it's just audio. Alright, I'll count us in. 3, 2, 1.
That could have been better.
That was good. Should we go again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sure.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
That was
alright.
good.
That was alright.
Alright. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the men's restroom. We are joined today by the 5 usual men. Jasper, Lucas, Morgs, Will, and myself.
What's good?
And we have a very
Hi.
special,
Oh.
very long-awaited guest today. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Good evening, boys and girls. Hopefully just boys, seeing as this is the men's restroom. If you're a
Oh,
girl,
good
get out of
point.
here. That's actually a crime, and I will call the police on you. My name is Zach Barrett. You guys can refer to
And
me
he
as
said
Baz.
his last name.
Baz.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He was
god.
actually mentioned
don't
in the
care.
first episode.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
mentioned in the first episode, Zach. And that's actually what I want to address first. So in the first episode, I told the story about how remember I sent you a photo of myself on the shitter, and I had my dick out, and you said you said that you were showing it to your mum. And then like 15 minutes later, oh fuck, that's
Oh Jesus.
15
God.
15 minutes later, you told
Might
me
want
it
to
was
bleep that out.
Yeah, just say I said the N word or something.
Jesus.
15 minutes later, you
Not
said that it
character.
was just, it was, just a piss take and you were just trying to scare me.
Yeah.
I thought that the gap between you saying that your mum saw my penis and you saying it was a piss take was a bit too large
It
for
was
to actually be a piss
Far
take.
too long. It was far too long. That's why I did it. I knew exactly how long
Yeah, we told him.
I wanted it to be, and I wanted to scare the living shiza out of you, mate.
Oh my god.
I still don't believe you though.
You still don't believe that what?
No, I think that your mum has seen my massive
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is exactly
honest.
what I wanted to craft. I wanted to craft this seed of
Jesus.
doubt in Tom's mind. You can puppet him quite easily by scaring him. So if you guys aren't aware, Tom Bria
the first female, apart from my mum changing my nappy. The first female.
How old were you when you got your nappy changed? Out of
not the first
curiosity.
male.
14, 14,
Did
15.
you do it before
Yeah,
marriage
that's
or
right,
after?
That's pretty young, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
the
say.
first male, not even close to
Oh,
the
wow.
first male.
No,
'cause
Tom, I was
I'm,
gonna say you got your nappy changed after marriage, right?
Oh my
after I married my mum.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
see, I didn't get married
Alright.
until 35, so I was just walking around with a shitty nappy all my life.
That's quite a few years. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's 35 years worth of shit. Oh my god.
Hey, don't shaming. Don't
Oh, yeah,
shame
I'm not,
him
I'm not,
as
I'm
the
chilling.
guest. We have to be polite.
Alright, I'm sorry, Zach. Please accept my apology.
Have
Yeah,
to
give me-
have to think about
okay.
Lucas.
Okay. I'll write you an essay if you want. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah,
Write
yeah.
a big essay.
Yeah,
I
so
want it on
you
my
make sure
desk
you
in
have to,
15 minutes.
No,
you have to
jeez.
include, write it during the podcast. You have to
Honest-
include all the relevant information, the topic sentence. So like, here's why. Like when you apologize.
Guys,
Fuck, I
we're
don't know
currently
where I'm going with
getting a lesson by Tom Murray on how to write
Yeah.
an essay.
You know what?
during
I
the
have-
podcast.
No.
I have a
mean-
better
The
I mean,
audience
idea.
wants to listen to this. Do you think?
I
the
mean,
audience
like
wants to
when
listen to
no.
this?
I mean like
They don't
it's
give
like
a living shit.
no.
Oh
I mean
my
like in the
God.
opening of the Simpsons. Like
They
in
don't
the
want
opening
to
of the
fucking
Simpsons.
learn
When they have
how
to write
an
sentences
essay.
like apologizing for what they did, you have to apologize.
Guys, I have a better
Shane's
idea about
Lucas,
essays.
you know,
Right.
Lucas,
Underwear.
you know,
Right.
Lucas, Lucas, share.
It's like
Alright.
I have to let my dog.
Do we have any topics? Has anyone crafted up some topics for today?
Yeah.
By the way, just something to
Um,
preface.
Alright, what are you gonna
yeah.
say, Zach?
Right. What I was gonna say is, to anyone who's actually listening, I want to start a fun little fan mail game. I want you to use your opposite hand, your non-dominant hand,
to jack
and
off.
writing the funny little numbers on your mummy's credit card, the expiration date, and the 3 little digits on the other side.
Those
But
funny
you've,
numbers.
but you've got to use your opposite hand. You can't use
That's a
your
challenge.
dominant
That
hand.
is a
It's challenge.
I'll
I
submit it.
challenge
Men's wrestling
anyone.
challenge.
Anyone.
Damn.
Anyone? I'll do it right now.
Let's pull up Pooh Radley's address. Make sure to
Oh my God.
send it to.
Pooh Redley's Tom, by the way. Just gonna preface that.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify.
Ah,
That's my name on the
Let's
cord.
not dox
Oh.
each other, Drang. Okay, here's something I'm actually interested to hear your opinions about. When is it okay to exclude females?
I knew it. I was literally timing it. We made it 6 fucking minutes before talking about females. Congrats to everyone. Great job.
Yeah.
That's, I think, maybe a new personal best, but yeah. Honestly, I don't like women
Let's shoot for
at all.
fun.
So,
Jasper, okay, Jasper, give us your rundown on times you've excluded females for the sake of their gender. Where to start?
maybe like
going to church, driving
Oh,
a car,
shit.
leaving the house.
Tom and I have a funny
kind
little
of like-
story to tell.
Alright, Jasper, please go for it. Jasper.
No, we can't tell that story.
Okay,
No,
let's
go on,
not.
go on.
It has to do with.
What shall we say and what shouldn't we say?
You can sub out names for like.
We
pretend
shouldn't
names.
say the unfunny stuff.
Let's just say the funny
Alright,
stuff.
say the
Let's
funny
just say the
Okay,
funny
So
stuff.
we were playing.
Trust
we
me,
were
it's
playing
worse. Tom, you can
CS:GO
tell the story, but guys, keep in
Alright.
mind, it's
Oh
worse.
my god! Oh, is it
It's
this
worse.
story?
It's much worse. Yeah,
Oh
with
my
Kate.
god, let's.
Alright, so
Kate.
we were
Oh my
playing.
gosh.
We were playing CS:GO comp a few days ago, on Dust 2, and we were versing. We were fucking rolling this team, and they started accusing us. They started accusing us of hacks.
Yeah.
And we thought it was kind of
No,
funny.
they didn't
so
even.
thought-
We just started
got it.
becoming sexist.
Oh, yeah,
I,
this
no,
is
you know how it
before.
started? I was just mentioned, hey, they've got a female or two on their team. Then,
Yeah,
guess
there's
what?
one
Tom
called
decided
Kate.
to write. Like, Tom, tell me what you decided to send the other team.
So Kate was doing shit, right? So she was doing really. It was justified. She was doing very bad.
Yeah, she's
I
fucking
told her.
horrible.
I told her to to go help. I told her to go help the workforce because she clearly wasn't helping her team.
Oh my god, Tom.
So this
That's
throughout the
Oh.
game, thanks Zach, you're really painting me as a hero here.
Oh yeah. No, it gets
for any
better.
of- For any of our
You don't even have your cape yet, mate. You're about to get your cape. No, I'm actually gonna get my.
any of our female listeners here, fuck off.
Literally, fuck off.
Jesus.
So
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm just. And any of the female listeners, that joke was actually written by a woman. Tom Ray.
Yes.
Okay, alright, Jesus.
okay, so
I'm joking,
anyway, we
don't
kind of
hire
just
one.
started to bully Kate for no good fucking
Yeah,
reason.
like I would
Like
kill her.
every time you would kill her, and then
I'll
one of us would just type "nice
I
one."
would say,
Kate,"
"Nice one,
in
Kate.
chat.
Nice one."
Yeah.
Nice one, Kate. Nice one, Kate. And
It's
then,
so
wrong.
as
and
bad
I
as
said,
possible.
and then I said, and I
Was
said,
it the hijab?
Kate, I'm really sorry, darling, but I think you've
Oh.
stumbled across your boyfriend's PC
yeah.
on the way to the kitchen.
Anyway, I don't think. Can I say? Can I say the main? Can I say the main?
Yes,
the
yes, say
Tom
it.
Rhea bass drop moment.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know
Alright,
if
here we
I
go.
can
Yeah.
say that.
Okay, alright.
I don't think I can say that.
Will can bleep it out, I guess. But how
Okay,
bad is
yeah,
that's
it?
we
kind
can
of dog
bleep
shit
out the bad
listeners.
parts.
Alright, I'll just say.
Just say the whole thing.
It goes on social
say it.
media forever though.
It's on social media. Keep in mind,
Yeah.
this is on
Yeah.
her Twitter. This
True.
is-
We should
Does it
probably
make
bleep
a
this out then.
difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Anyway.
Kate is she also took screenshots and put it on her Twitter and shit like that. But with my username Chad Stacy
no.
Sex Football
Oh,
on Steam.
God.
And someone replied, "Don't be surprised. Look at his username."
Fair point, fair point.
Anyway, do I say it? Alright.
Yeah, just fuck it.
Well, I said we just rolled her again. I think we like rushed B and fucking rolled them. And I typed in the main chat after Zach said. After this, I said,
That's not funny though. We weren't supposed to mention that. It's not- Keep in mind,
well,
there was
if I'm going
numerous
under
of
the
those.
bus, you're
There's
coming with me.
numerous,
Oh, there
okay.
are so much worse.
So
So,
much worse.
Alright, Tom, go, say it.
I said,
Oh my
gosh!
Oh my god!
And then
That's,
after that, we got one of the guys on his team wrote a
There
massive
was a
paragraph.
simp on their team.
Hey bro,
Yeah.
stop being fucking
Oh, yeah.
sexist. You're not funny.
Oh,
Okay, stop it.
There was this-
Sexism isn't
there was
funny.
this-
You're a fucking 14-year-old.
They were simping for her.
There was this shitty.
And so,
There was this little worm called Jarvis on the other team.
Worm.
If your name's Jarvis, you're like 5'6", you fucking skinny as hell. Like seriously, you're a twig, mate. Fuck off. Anyway,
If you ever stumble upon this, yeah.
you
I'm
just meet
sorry.
this guy in real life,
Keep
and he's
in
like
mind-
7'1" and
Oh,
jacked as
God.
fuck.
Oh jeez.
Just reload the fucking 12 gauge. Yeah.
why am I saying this like I don't? Why am I saying this like I don't want a job in the future? Like seriously, okay, yeah. I'm gonna say the worst one. Will, you have to bleep this out? It is. So,
Oh, is this your
It's
the
not
scar?
actually.
will bleep
Yeah, it's not even funny. We again demolished Kate. All 5 of us just fucking. And they said,
What?
"That's not. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, but that's
It's
a bit.
not funny. It's not funny. It's
Why
not
would you
funny.
say
I
that?
Then
think
why
we
did you
can all
say it?
agree.
Caught up in
Because
the heat of the
oh, shit, let's
moment.
go.
Caught up in the.
That is.
Caught up in the heat of the
Caught in the
moment.
moment, emotions taking control. Yeah.
We
Right.
all make
Yeah,
mistakes in the
yeah.
heat
It's
of
the toxic
passion.
masculinity.
The deep primal urge to just hate women.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just preface that. Do any of us like really have a strong distaste for women? Like actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
I hate them all.
I'm gonna
that's-
bomb the shit out of them. Yeah.
We
they're
don't
cool,
joke.
but they're
This
kinda-
is all. We're all taking the piss, by the way.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
yeah.
My future employer. My future employer, Ninja. Not.
I'm not.
Alright, when I'm
You
famous,
seen that? You seen
Markiplier,
like,
Ninja shit?
alright, when I'm famous 5 years from now, don't be pulling this up as a fucking way to bring me down, alright? You
Yeah.
fucking.
I go to
Yeah.
TAFE. I'm already fucked.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Not really setting yourself up much. Fuck, I can't talk. Never mind. You win.
Oh
Y'all are
my.
goombas. All right. So what were we actually originally talking about?
I have no
Our
idea.
dislikes for women.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the best places to exclude with?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, driving or just leaving the house in general.
Just living, existing, kind of.
Live
thing,
existing.
yeah.
It's
That-
not really that
oh,
fucking place, is it?
absolutely.
Oh my
The
god.
bedroom is off limits.
No, mainly when you go into a when you go into a bar, when you go into like a when you're
I
having
don't have any sauce on.
when you're having a Barbie with gang, the homies, the homies as it were,
Yep.
and then someone brings a fucking girlfriend.
It just ruins it.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I was at a floorball game. I was at a floorball game one
have
time,
any
and there's
sauce.
people
Yeah.
just beat the shit out of us. This team just fucking destroyed us because we're bad.
Yeah.
But then
You are very bad.
I walk off, and one of the Will, I hate you. I really want you to throw.
Will's
If you
spitting,
died,
Will's
I'd
spitting.
be. If you died, I'd be a bit sad. A bit. But basically, one of the guys just fucking walked off after the game. His girlfriend was watching, and his girlfriend congratulated. Nothing wrong with that, you know. And then they just start fucking going all like hands on, just like
In
Oh
front of
my
a lot.
loving each other and shit in front of everyone.
Oh, that's a bit.
And
much.
they're all like, they've got like their foreheads linked up against one another, and they're like holding eye contact at each other as they hold. I'm like, oh my fucking god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my,
Oh my god.
holy shit! Oh my god, I killed Ninja! You know, that's basically how I was react. My
yeah.
fucking reaction.
Fellas,
Nothing
I'd
really
like
tops
to
that.
inform you.
Your mother heard everything,
Maybe.
as well as seeing my.
Perfect. God.
Yeah, and she thought I was talking about a girl in our year. Okay. She thought I was talking about Kate T.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
And I was like, Mum, it's not. She was laughing with us. She was laughing with us.
Oh.
And she was like, stop coming back to bite you. And I'm like, I know, that's why I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
I just want to preface something real quick.
Yeah.
So if I don't know, just like from here, it's a bit late, but if you haven't already listened to episode 1 and 2, then it's probably a good idea. And then the other thing is that everything
Self-promotion.
said in this kind of podcast is pretty much a
It's a
representation of what's said in a men's restroom, at least at a high school.
Oh yeah.
Just
Like
just
anyone
for
in the
that.
world for
Yeah.
that
And the
fact, any
Pentagon's
age group.
restroom.
Yeah.
Show me your cock.
That also
Yeah,
gets
see,
mentioned
that's-
quite a bit.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're at the
Um,
urinal.
Just
When
for
there's
you,
like
Zach,
5
I'll
guys.
whip it out
When
right
you're
now for you, mate.
No,
Urinal.
Oh wait,
There we
what about
go.
this? What about
There
this?
we
All right,
go.
restroom etiquette.
Okay.
Men's restroom etiquette.
Oh, yeah.
How should we present this?
I've got something to say.
etiquette.
There are
I've
5
got a
okay.
story to tell.
Okay, let talk. Oh, is this the poster?
This is before the poster. How do you forget
Okay,
there's
the-
D-block toilets?
Oh my god.
I don't know
What
this
is
story.
it?
I'm curious.
Neither.
Oh my god.
Yep, neither.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
All right, spill the
You
beans.
boys, you
Spill the
boys are
beans.
in.
What was that laugh?
Dude, what? He choked on
Okay.
his water.
So,
Oh, shut up.
let me tell you a little story. It starts year 10, term 3.
Okay. Alright.
Great, awesome.
Now, the
awesome
boys
period,
sit
awesome
on-
time period.
D-block lawn,
Right.
right? D-block, E-block lawn, and we're chilling, right? And then one day we were like, yeah, let's just take a quick trip to the toilet. We've all sort of got to go.
Yeah.
And then,
Like the homies should.
yeah, like you should go on a
Together.
pack to stay strong. Anyway,
To hunt
The
prey.
wolf pack.
to hunt females. Anyway,
Whoa.
so no, it starts before this. Mate Josh, one morning, decides to, quote unquote, take Keith the disabled toilets and
What
proceeds
does that
to
mean?
piss
What is?
everywhere.
Oh my god.
Disabled toilets. Like, have some respect for the poor.
Oh my
So wrong.
god.
So wrong.
So sad.
Bro,
They
someone's
just
gonna
need to
sneak in there.
just- They can barely wipe their own arse.
Oh my
In a fucking
god.
toilet seat.
This is
Come
not
on, man,
right.
the piss will make them
Seriously.
short circuit, bro.
So
my
after
God.
he take Keith the toilets,
No.
he informed the boys, and then come back to when we all go to the toilet. Mate decides to, quote unquote, take Keith the toilets, and we're chilling in the urinal section, and next to us is a like a cubicle,
Yeah.
and we just see a stream of piss just like coming from underneath the door. What the fuck is going on? What the? And it all starts. It all goes mental.
Oh,
Next
shit.
thing you know, next morning, it becomes a ritual. We
Oh
go
my
to the
Oh my god.
we take it to the bench. It gets
Oh
to the
my
point.
God.
Gets to the point, right? We get the year 9s on board.
Oh my god.
No.
Now, the damage. Here's some casualties. That's occurred.
Oh shit.
It's spread to other toilets. It's spread to
Oh
the C
my
block.
god.
The D block toilets. You'd walk in, the floor would be wet.
Oh my. No.
The poor little year 8's trying to get changed. For
Oh my
sport.
Dude, no.
Shirt covered in piss. Ew! What's that? What's so soggy?
Oh my god.
And then here's the climax. Here's the climax.
Alright.
A year 10.
Oh,
I'm not prepared
Tell me-
for this.
tell
A
me
year
not.
10 took a shit in the urinal.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's animalistic. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Now,
That-
by the
that-
time
that's-
this has happened, the cleaning staff had gone on strike.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop.
They couldn't stand.
I can just.
They were like, we need to be paid more, or I'm fucking leaving.
Dude, the poor cleaning staff.
Like,
oh my
oh,
god.
cleaning.
Oh my
Like,
god.
they
Oi.
had to get like industrial, commercial, like steam cleaners to fully sanitize
Oh my
the floors
god.
daily. This went on for about a month, a solid month.
Every day.
One day, every day.
Oh my
very
gosh.
slow. One day, all the boys like, let's all piss in the bin.
Wait, in
Where?
In the bin, and that was the only thing I did. I kept my what did I say about
piss
myself?
virginity. Your piss virginity.
Pissed. Okay, now here is when it gets dangerous on my behalf.
Oh god.
I invite some of my mates over for a Minecraft night.
Yeah.
Right.
we go to Grilled in my local
Oh yeah.
Grilled.
Okay.
Oh no.
Then my mate Josh King, who started it all, decided to quote unquote take Keith to Grilled toilet.
No.
And post.
Wait,
he
what?
pissed on the toilet rolls. And
Oh my
That's
They're
so wrong.
completely soaked.
No.
They're completely soaked. No, this is where it gets dangerous.
Oh,
He
shit.
posted that on his story. Now, if you know anything about Snapchat, sometimes, this is previous updates, it showed the location of where
Oh
you
my
were
God.
posting that of. Now, he had multiple people in his story, including the victims, the year 12s, which were fucking sick of piss being all over the D-block toilets. And they're like, right, we now know who did it. It was Josh King. This is when it gets extra deadly. It had my, like, suburb. Now, I'm the only one that lives in this suburb in the school. Then, Josh King denies that it was him. And they're
Aw.
like, right, who was it then? Who lives in... Then, fucking, they call me up. I'm in drama one day, having a
Oh
jolly
my
old time. Oh, no. I'm not actually having a jolly old time. People left, right, and centre, my boys are getting sent in office
my
of the ADP.
God.
Gang break.
Right,
It's a gang
guess
break.
what
It's like a
happens?
lobby of
One
infected.
recess, Miss McLaughlin wants to talk to Josh. We do not hear anything. At lunchtime, we see him walking away from school with his bag. Josh got suspended
Oh.
for pissing all over the toilets, right?
Oh my
Think
God.
about it, I did nothing. Well, I did a few things, right? I'm not fucking particularly
Just
innocent
pi-
myself.
Just piss in a bin. Just piss in a
I
bin.
pissed
It's
in a
There's
bin.
nothing.
Now, compared to pissing on the mirrors, on the floor, on the
On the
toilet
toilet
buttons,
rolls.
it's pretty innocent.
Yeah.
But then, Miss McLaughlin comes up. I'm shitting myself at this
my
point. I'm like, fuck. I'm not shitting in a urinal. I'm just shitting underpants.
Just your pants, yeah, alright.
Oh my God.
Comes to drama. Hey, can I speak to Zach Barrett? I'm like, oh fuck. I have no option. I'm like, it's not me. It was like, yeah, we've already spoken to Josh. He confessed. They managed to crack down on him. A part of a glimpse of hope showed through him, and he's like, I'm not gonna dog Zach. I can't say it was him. I have to just cough it up. He coughed it up. He took the blow in the nick of time. I managed to escape with my neck, and I lived to tell another tale. It was the most intense shit. That was the fucking big jump. This went on for
Literally.
about a month.
Oh my gosh.
Pure
Oh my god.
anarchy.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Just
Please.
piss and shit. It was
There were
filthy.
riots
The
and
Zach-
smell. I didn't
I
mention
can-
the smell.
I can just
Oh my
imagine
God.
some I can just imagine some Metal Gear Solid type shit, just taking a shit in the fucking toilet.
Oh
Just
my
like, you know how like he camps in the box and like no one's looking around, he just whips
Yeah,
that
and
as
crawls
well.
around, and then when you hear someone, it makes that like jump
Excellent.
noise.
Yeah, and then but like when no one's around, he just fucking pulls down his pants, takes a dump, gets back in the fucking.
Well,
like,
I mean,
glass.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no,
Morgan.
come on, buddy. Come on.
Sorry, what? What?
Tell your tale.
Yeah,
Come on.
no, what? You're not
Yeah,
particularly
I think we have a
innocent
few
yourself.
stories to share.
Yeah.
I think we all have a few stories.
Come on, Morgan.
Shall we
What-
rotate around? I've got a shit story from year one.
I have I
wanna
have a
hear
couple.
that?
I have a few shit
I
stories.
don't even know if
know
I have any.
I don't think I have
Oh,
one.
I'll give us a little one. I'll give us a little one because mine's not
Okay.
very interesting.
Alright,
I have
fine.
no-
Tom's
go
gonna
ahead.
give us a little one, boys. Be prepared.
Just like his cock.
He's given us a little one.
Just like his cock.
So when I was in year one, I had just moved schools.
Oh, it's always worse when you're like 5.
Yeah, because I was up until 8 minutes ago, I was a fucking weirdo without any concept of really anything other than I do poo go on ground. Funny, right? And so I was in it was year one.
As you can see, he's got quite a matured sense of humor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Year
I
one
do.
shits, bro.
My brand new school, feeling spry about myself, and I was taking a shit
What does spry
in
mean?
the toilet, as I do, and I thought, oh, it'll be so fucking funny. No, I didn't even think it was funny. That's the thing, I didn't even do it for funny, but like, I had the urge, next time I'm gonna poo on the ground.
Oh,
I was,
the ground.
there was no reason for it. I saw the ground, I saw my poo in the bowl of the toilet, I'm like, nah, I want it on the ground.
Oh my
So,
god.
next time I came in, and here's a fucked up
Some
thing about this,
people
next
just
time
want
I
to
came
watch the world burn.
Some people
yeah,
do.
that's me.
Oh.
until I came in
If
and I
the
did my
fucking
shit.
police listen to this, they're like, what the fuck? We have
I was like 5
hello,
years old,
terrorist
man.
watch list. We've got a.
They can't check
I'm already
the
on the
men's
terrorist watch
restroom.
list. I've searched up
Got a
how
code
to join
grade.
ISIS on so many devices, including mine. But I went into the toilet and I did my shit. Here's the thing: I did the shit in the toilet as usual, and I was like, "Fuck." Here's the thing: I thought to myself, "Oh poo! I forgot to shit on the ground." I got a bit upset. I got upset with myself. Anyway, so I go back
As you
to
do,
class.
as you do.
I go back to class, and then the third time's the charm. I didn't forget this time, so I bend over, pull down my jeans, my little tiny jeans, and I lay a little premature dookie on the ground, right next to the toilet. I'm thinking
That's
to myself,
nice.
I'll pass it off. I'll say I missed the toilet if I have to.
Like it wasn't a big enough target.
I missed it. It was a perfectly coiled
It's
shit.
just testing
got
his
my little
accuracy.
business. It's got my business card in it and everything, but no, I missed.
Oh, for a 5-year-old, you've got this planned out pretty well.
No, it was
Morgan,
Child
mate,
privilege.
take notes, buddy.
child criminal.
Criminal genius.
That's me. And that's why I went back to class and I'm thinking, none the wiser. I'm a criminal genius. And the next day, all the guys in the school are all rounded up because it's not a big school. All the guys in the school are rounded up, and the teacher's like, "Who the fuck shat on the floor?"
I
was
don't want to
like-
have to say this. I don't
And I
want
was
to have this
thinking-
conversation. But who shat on the floor?
Here's the thing, it was a woman. And so the thing that I was most upset and confused about in the heat of the moment was, how the fuck does a woman know what goes on in the boys' bathroom?
Yeah,
That was the
that's
first thing that
disclosing
came to mind.
exactly.
information. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Disclosed. Men's restroom.
Anyway, so that day I was going home with a guy called Judd. He wasn't my friend. You know when you're new to a school, you just have like play dates, as they were called, with everyone, just to
Yeah.
like make friends.
Yeah.
You're a slut.
So that's what happened. I did not make friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
You just had a
Anyway,
lot of play dates because you're a little
I had a
play
lot
date
of
slut.
play dates.
Oh my god!
Okay. All right.
But anyway, and then Judd asks me in the back of the car, "Was it you?" I was like, "Yeah, no, of course not. Well, what the? Why would it be me?"
Dumb
Of course,
criminals.
of course, and I said yes, no, so many fucking times. And I turn away, and I've convinced him because he's a dumb little year one. And then I look up at the rear view mirror, and the mum driving the car is looking at me in the eyes through the rear view mirror.
Oh no.
And I just think to myself,
Oh no.
fuck.
She's thinking,
Anyway.
don't shit on my floor.
Yeah, so, I didn't. I shat in her mouth. and
So gay.
This is why you're on the terrorist watch list, Tom.
No, I'm not. I'm on the terrorist watch list because I fucking bombed Iraq 7
Oh
times.
my god!
I have mates that are on the terrorist
Alright.
watch list. If you guys, Discord has its dark corners.
You're not
It
wrong.
has its dark corners.
Dude,
It
I
has
have
its
something to tell
furry
about that.
communities. It has
Yeah,
its,
guess what, dude?
It has its
On one of the fairy
pedophile
communities, do you know what?
communities, It has its,
Do you know what cub porn is?
what?
Cub porn.
Oh no.
It's like child.
I don't want to
fairy
know. I don't want to know.
Tom, you didn't
So
have
there are
to say
Discord
it.
servers. Listen, there are
Guys,
Discord
guys,
servers
before Tom
dedicated to
says
this.
this, I love you all.
I love you
As a
too, Zach.
person.
Oh,
There are Discord servers dedicated to this type of shit,
Do you know what the server's called?
and people will.
Say anything for 20 minutes.
Will.
Whoa, buddy!
Dropping bombshells, buddy.
Whoa! Oh my god!
All right.
Mate, seriously,
And so
though,
the thing
what's
is,
it
a
called?
lot of the fairy staff are like fucking fairy pedophiles themselves, and so the Discord staff. But
Yeah.
And so people reported this Discord server, and the people that reported it got banned, and the server was left unblocked.
Oh my God.
And guess what's fucking happening?
What?
Discord, or the Cord, as cool people call it, is being investigated by the FBI
Oh my.
for fucking pedophilia.
Yeah. You know what else it's been investigated for? Terrorism. My mate was on a terrorist group chat, said some Islamic shit. Guess
my-
what? He got a message. He got a message in the mail. He got a little message in the mail. Little birdie sent him a little mail. Said, "You've been reported for suspicious behaviour, threatening people's
In the
security."
mail, like an actual letter to his house.
Yes,
Or-
a mail
No way.
sent to his
Oh
house.
my god!
Now He's restricted to multiple Islamic websites. He can't get in contact with like people from the Middle East, and he's just like constantly got a watch list. If he can't type up how to make a bomb,
How to jihad.
otherwise there'll be a knock on his door at 3 a.m. in the morning. People will bust open to his house and be, why the fuck are you searching up how to make a bomb, mate? Seriously?
It was ironic.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Well, there goes my Monday night plans. Fuck.
Okay, alright. Has anyone else got any more stories relating to
Oh,
that?
Zach wasn't finished,
Oh,
bro.
Jesus.
Lucas, mate, you just fucking up.
Honestly,
No, I
you
wasn't
know what?
finished.
You know what? Oh, he was finished. Oh, you know what, Tom? You know what? You my
finished,
ass.
Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, turn your mic down, Lucas.
Sorry for
You know
late
what?
night
You're gonna have to
again.
forgive me then. I'm sorry.
Lucas, mate.
Lucas. You don't have to say that.
Is there any? Look, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. You know,
Has anybody else got any other poo stories?
Can I tell a story about
Morgan.
my
Go,
poop?
Will.
Alright.
Yes.
Actually,
no, I
Morgan-
want to hear Wilson's
okay,
story
go.
about the poo.
Alright,
We'll
Morgan,
build up
you're
to
after.
Morgan.
Okay, cool.
This is not more about the poop, but about the experience.
Right.
So
That's
I was
the right way to do it.
That's what shitting's all about.
Jesus.
So when I was like 9, I was in an airplane, and I had to go do a poo. So I went inside the bathroom, closed the
Talk about
door.
terrorism.
Yeah.
On the note of terrorism, when I was 9, I was on an airplane. Yeah, anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
And I did my business, and when I went to leave, I couldn't open the door because it's kind of hard. And my simple,
Tough.
my simple 9-year-old brain just didn't know what to do. And I was stressing. I was like banging the door. I was like
Got
going,
13
help me.
hours left on this flight.
I was like, help me, get me out of here. And I couldn't get
I have
out.
to resort to
And it was
eating
extremely
shit.
hard. And I had to get help from the staff.
No.
And ever since then, I haven't used the bathroom on airplanes.
Ever.
Okay,
it was
thank
the
God you
bathroom
finished your
once in my
sentence.
life ever since.
Ever since no. Jesus Christ, you caught me off guard. I had a roller coaster of emotions. Ever since then, I didn't use the bathroom. On an airplane.
It was a
I've been
joke,
on-
guys.
I've been on 4 like 13-hour flights, and I haven't used the
You're
bathroom.
insane, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, is anyone else
Well,
like
you just do it.
He
Really,
still
like,
shits, he just doesn't use the
Yeah,
bathroom.
you still
yeah.
do it. I just put it in the pocket in the seat in front of me. Now the next person that picks up the iPad.
No, you just put it in like the cart as they're walking past with food. You just
Oh, jeez.
shoot it out, shotgun it. Morgan, you got any beautiful shit stories?
I have 2. I don't know if I really
I've got another one
Because
after
there's more
this
than
as
one.
Dude, these are brilliant.
If you
These
don't
are
want to
actually
say
gorgeous.
it, if you don't want to say it,
Then
we-
too bad.
we
Yeah,
could move on to.
No, I do want to say it though.
Okay.
I've got my POV as well.
I just have to
Oh,
be I just have to be careful with my words. So, I was at school super duper early, right? Because I was like doing sport before school, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so it's like
Wow.
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
4:45 kind of early
Mhm.
because it was
Yeah.
rowing.
What?
So
What?
it was-
Oh, rowing.
Yeah, it was rowing.
Oh,
so it was
that
super
makes
duper
sense.
early. So I'm walking, and I'm at school now. It's really cool to be at school like before 5, right?
Yeah,
It's really
it is.
cool. Yeah, just like looking around, it's like Jesus Christ. Anyway, my greater urge was actually not to look in a side of sports bag, but it was actually to do a big fat whoopie poopy because I really needed to. So when I'm walking, I'm thinking to myself, like I needed, like I can't. The thing is though, I usually leave the bus pretty late, but I knew I couldn't hold this in for a half an hour bus trip to go down to the lake. So I try to find it, even though it's like 5 in the morning, no one's there. I still trying to find a somewhat private spot, but I'm thinking to myself, I should try to make this kind of funny, right?
Oh my god.
So
No.
there are these stairs leading up to these classrooms, right?
Oh no.
And I have to like get. So I'm thinking to myself, I'll just do it here. This would be funny, right in front of the. And I sit like right on the edge of a stair, and I just let it all fucking out. And it's a fucking
Born to shit, forced to white boys.
Oh,
Wait, dude, nice spawn camping. What the fuck? Play more set. Motherfucker put a proximity mine down.
oh my god. Bro, I'm camping with the claymore in Modern Warfare. Dude. Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
And
That
So-
reminds me.
Alright, no.
hang on, it's not quite done yet. And
Okay.
so I do my poo and it's going everywhere, dude. It's a big one, and it's a small.
It's going everywhere. It's reaching the year 8.
Because I was sitting on the stair. I had like the back of my ass just lying on the stair, and then I'd have my asshole over the stair. So that's how
Too much detail. Too much detail.
And I was pretty scared as well. For two reasons. One, because I thought someone would like come up and like that'd be fucking the most awkward thing ever. Number two,
Oh my god!
and number two,
Morning, Alex.
just missed, just like the principal. Yeah. Anyway, so and then another reason I was scared because you know sometimes you take a shit, you need to take a piss as well. And so I was scared I was gonna piss myself. but I thank God I didn't. And,
Thank God. That would have been gross.
So someone came in like which large mammal
and
took a shit on the stairs. Should have done it on the handrail.
Oh no!
This is why Jesus is this is why Jesus is never coming back.
Sorry,
I'm
what
gonna
do
be
you?
honest
No,
with you.
alright.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, after I did it, it was a big one. It was like 3 times bigger than any old Labrador shit. And I had to wipe my ass. I had to wipe my ass with this fucking like eucalyptus leaf.
Oh my god!
And I was like, oh god. And I don't think I got it all, but I didn't have time. I had to go to the bus because the
no.
toilets were
Doing a
closed.
speed run.
And I
I
got
had
to
to go to the bus and everyone's, what's that smell?
oh,
Alex, your
no,
arsehole
no.
stinks.
I don't think anyone smelled it. Thank God. But yeah, I got to the rowing bus and it was all good.
No.
Wow.
Reminds me of
That's
the time
insane.
in,
happy ending.
when I
Can
actually
we
did
please
rowing.
move on from talking about?
Can we just give a round of applause for Morgan, please?
Alright, let's move to spit.
Oh, spectacular. Wait, I do have one more.
Yeah, no,
more.
he's got
Is it a quick
another.
one?
He's got another.
Go, quick one. It's also pretty good.
This one's
Okay.
funny though.
So,
I hope you don't value your social life too much, man.
oh yeah, fuck.
It's not legendary.
Anyway, that's
There's
all
kind of
fine.
respect on the
Alright,
street.
So, here's another one. So basically, I was walking my dog in the holidays, and oh my god, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I'm walking my dog, and just as I'm walking along, I also need to take a shit. But I think to myself, let's make this one funny.
Dude, this is
So-
actually
You're a fucking
horrible.
psychopath.
Yeah, it's
Let's
process.
make this
Horrible,
one
dude.
funny. Famous last
Let's make
words.
this one funny. Let's make this one funny as I hurt people.
Let's make this a Fortnite challenge, dude. But no,
Let's do
what
this
I
in the name of Ninja. Right, where's the stable toilet?
No, okay, so oh god. So what I was doing, I was
Victory
thinking
Royale.
to myself, okay, I remember what I did last time. How can I make this even better? I'm looking around. I'm trying to find somewhere enclosed. Yeah, it would make an impact. So, I'm looking
Like any
around.
terrorist would think.
This is brilliant, dude.
When I so I go, I'm looking around, and there's this little wall behind. Right? Do you know that wall I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think to myself, so yeah, I'll just do it over there. So I went behind this wall, and it also came out a bit, so no one would have been able to see me. And
Except for the people in the fucking
no,
hallway.
this was like after school.
After school, okay.
holidays. There
alright.
was
Yeah, this was at 3:11 p.m.
Wait, what's that brown paint doing there?
I think you forgot to throw out some
Oh, it's got
clay.
a bit
It's
of
got-
red.
got-
Bit of red. That's nice.
bit of red. Oh jeez.
Who forgot to mix the clay? It's gone a bit
Oh,
funny smelling.
No, but so
What's this texture feel like?
Oh, we've gotten lucky. We've got a student's poo.
This is extremely cursed. So what I was doing, I'm thinking to myself, now this is the best part. Behind the room, I'll let you use your imagination for a little bit here, but I was behind the art room, and okay, so there are these little pouches in the box.
Oh my god!
What? Say that again, sorry?
There are like little pouches in the smocks.
The aprons.
They had a couple aprons outside. The
Let's make this one funny. I'm gonna.
No way. So trousers down, chins up, and right into the pouch inside the fucking snot, dude.
Oh.
Just right in there.
You ruined someone's week. You ruined someone's week.
Dude,
Gone.
I was looking inside there, just like, oh my fucking god.
Dude, and the funniest part about
Again,
that,
again.
like-
If you were to get caught, what would you
there
do?
was no chance. No chance.
No chance. No chance.
Wait, he's been
He's
planning this for weeks.
Oh.
He's gotten blueprints of
been
the school.
planning this. Yeah, he's like, right.
Dude, check this
And
out.
then I
knew
threw
this.
it out
I
in the
knew
middle
what I
of
was
the
getting
ocean.
myself into. So, like, okay, the thing is, though, once you do a public poop,
There's security
You
cameras
have-
there.
no, not where I was looking. I was looking where, trust me, Daddy, I was looking around for security
oh my
cameras,
god.
and there was absolutely none. So, yeah, so I do it, and my dog was looking at me like, what the fuck? Jesus. And, yeah, we're gonna have to bleep out her name, you dog.
Oh no,
Maybe,
your
it
girlfriend's
might.
name.
They could track her name.
That is
Oh,
her
yeah,
name.
probably. Yeah, I'm
Guys,
recording
what if the
that.
school finds out about this?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, me too.
They'll
I'll
never.
fucking I'll say it anyway.
Zach, mate, you'll be the first blamed.
That's why we
Why?
should have
The school already
clean, I'm
knows.
clean,
The school
I'm
already
fine.
knows about my story.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, either way. That's,
More
yeah,
There's
That's
one
just
thing I was
external.
gonna
We
mention,
just-
but I'm actually concerned now.
How
if we just
about?
don't say our last names, which
And we have an
Yeah.
Instagram
Yeah.
page.
I said
Follow
Zach
it.
Barrett.
why don't we bleep out our last names?
Well,
Oh,
Alright, moving on. Let's move on to a different,
Alright, no,
whole
no,
new,
just like-
complete other topic.
I
I
say
do have a
something?
PP. I do have a piss story. If
No,
you-
no,
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 sorry,
let's
like-
not
Jasper,
do
Jasper,
anything
Jasper.
incriminalizing.
Alright.
I was just
Okay,
gonna
another
say,
podcast.
the last thing on that gruesome, horrific topic is that was actually the funniest shit because he just
No
he just
pun intended.
Instagram calls me out of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah.
And I'm like lonely as fuck. No one ever calls me. And so I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then as soon as he picks up, he's like, Jasper, I've done something like terrible. And he's explaining about the shit and all. And he's like, as he's explaining, he's showing his surroundings. And I keep looking at that apron, that exact bucket. And I'm like, please, dear God, no. It was hilarious.
Like,
but he gave me a tour of his of the school and the history.
I don't-
A little bit of a let's
yeah,
play.
I'm actually
Oh, I love what
concerned
you've
about
done
the
with
next
the
things
place.
I say.
Don't say it then.
We can always.
We probably should move on to another topic. We don't have very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
yeah.
spent 46. We can make this a bit of a longer episode. That's fine.
Well, that's the thing is we can also
Aren't the episodes
sacrifice
usually
this
like an hour
episode.
long?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
no. We
Yeah.
should keep it an hour. Hour's a good length.
no, like
I think an hour's too long. No one's got a spare hour.
Yeah.
No, most people listen to an hour-long episode. So let's like a short podcast.
Let's just keep
So-
it an hour then. Really.
Let's keep it an
Let's
hour.
just keep going.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Right, we've got about 15 minutes to talk about something other than shit.
This is gonna be
Bit of a
hard.
challenge.
And sexual inequality and sexism.
You might
True.
cut
Yeah.
out, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
And
What,
and
what
what?
religion should we mock
Okay,
sexism?
look. All right. Okay. We need something
religion
fresh.
should
We
we
need
mock
something
today?
new. We need something nice
Yeah.
that isn't just.
Oh, actually, I've got to address something. I've got to address something.
Yeah.
So last episode, I think I was cut out by like fucking Morgan or something. But
Oh god.
But like last episode, I did say that I was going to try and find some stories that I wrote from my
Oh,
childhood.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I actually didn't find them, so sorry for the
Oh,
that's
awesome.
a bit-
because
Right,
I've got
thank you.
and I've got
That's based.
my excuse is that I'm more of a kind of visual learner, so I mainly just made board games and
I loved making board games.
kind of drew stuff and
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
I used to make board games.
yeah, I used to make a shit ton of like drawings and shit.
I made
I'm
an
just-
axe and I
yeah.
threw it at my brother once.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, boys.
And then he caught it or something. It didn't hit him, and then he fed me grass for like the next 20 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
A lot just
Is
happened.
that a cross map?
Cross map.
Keep in mind, I was
I
like
don't-
8, and he was like 11. So he had just hit puberty. He was angry.
That's pedophilia.
He was
I've got
angry.
a question. Oh, sorry.
Dude, I just.
Pummel me.
Right,
William.
Let's talk about near-death experiences.
Alright.
That's actually the topic
So
I had
Alex,
for today. Alright.
Alex, Alex Morgan, I was taking a shit right.
Oh yeah.
And so
And
Mr.
then I
Henderson
swear I
walks
heard.
around.
I swear I heard someone.
Alright, let's go. You can start, Zach, with our near-death experience.
Okay, so basically where I live, I live on a hill. Down the bottom of my hill is a very busy
right, yeah.
road.
Very busy road.
And so I'm learning to ride a bike. There's a few problems
Oh, fuck, yeah, you told me.
riding a bike. I didn't know how to use the brakes. So, on the way home from the park, we come up the hill, then we go down the hill on the way to my house. And then I'm like, it would be fun if I were to hop on my bike. Then I start losing control. I go faster. I'm like, fuck. I'm used to using my feet to brake. It's not working. My feet are getting hot. It's burning. I don't know what to do. The road's getting close. I start screaming. In the heat of the moment, my mum runs out from my house and catches me.
At like 30 kilometers an hour.
I was probably going about like 4k an hour, tops, like a jogger's pace. I swear, I could have been in like a car, just fucking zooming down the fucking hill.
Oh, so she
It was
caught you pretty
scary.
early then.
I don't know. She was. The thing is, this is the scary part. She was. The only reason she heard me is because she was cleaning the front of the house.
Oh.
Well, she was cleaning the back of the house.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No.
Oh.
Helmets,
Okay.
yeah, if you had a helmet on, the fucking
I thought we said we weren't going to talk
1967
about
Shelby
criminal
would
activity, and you're
wouldn't
not
have
wearing
hit
a
you.
fucking helmet, buddy.
Oh, he's got a point.
Oh God.
Well,
Can I have
Yeah,
I have a
those-
near-death experience similar.
Alright, come on.
Don't say the shitting story.
It's alright. No, it's not a shitting story. So I was walking my
a pissing
dog and I
story.
need to take a piss. I'm kidding. Alright.
alright.
So
Got me there.
what was happening? So
funny.
there's yeah, alright. So there's this street, right, and there's a little hill, right, and I'm riding down this hill, and I remember before because I used to ride to my primary school on my bike, and I'm riding, and so one of the brakes on my bike didn't work, but the other one did, right? So I was gangster chilling.
Gangster.
And so I'm riding, because most of it is flat, right, except a slight incline onto this raised part of the road, and then a hill down, right? And I remember I was riding down this hill, and none of my brakes were working,
Oh.
and I'm thinking to myself, fuck.
Yep.
And I was going already very fast. There was nothing I could do. The only thing I could do was there was this little road that went through in between these two paths that went onto like this other school, and then there was a busier road to the right of me. The only option I could do was perhaps jump off this bike. I was going very fast. I think I might have been going not faster than like maybe about 30 k's or something, but I was going
Fast enough that if you fall off, you're gonna get fucking hurt.
Yeah, so if I was thinking I could jump off onto this little grassy bit. It was very small, so I didn't have a lot of space, but there were no cars coming, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll stick it. But the problem is, this path has a lot of like kids and parents walking,
Oh, shit.
and I'm looking ahead, and I'm thinking to myself,
Nothing incriminating, please.
no, I'm looking ahead, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to fall. This is not going to end well. There are cars to the right of me. There is a gate that runs along to the left, and there are people walking in between. Lots of people. What the hell is going to happen? I'm riding along. My bell doesn't work either. And
Of course.
I'm just thinking to myself.
What? So you started going, ah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just start yelling out like, move, like somebody.
Oh my
move.
god!
And there's mum and her daughter are like holding hands, and they are blocking the whole path. And
That's gay as hell.
I'm thinking to myself, this.
Who'd I
Okay,
go
I'm
for,
thinking
the
to
mum
myself,
or the daughter?
someone. No. Dude, it was like Sophie's choice, dude. I'm thinking to myself,
If I
who
hit the
do I
mum,
kill?
I'm probably gonna. If I hit the daughter, it'll be less painful for me.
Yeah, right. But no, I had a plan. I did have a plan, split decision. So what I tried to do was drive in between them, because they were holding hands.
You got
So I was
it.
thinking to myself, this might be the best play. I'm moving, they don't hear me, They might have looked behind for a split second. I ran right in between them. I think I clipped the little girl, and I fall off I fall off my bike, and I go sliding, dude. I go sliding for about 1 or 2 meters.
What, on pavement?
On my elbow and on my knee. Yeah, it was concrete. It was a concrete ground. I go sliding.
I'm just imagining being the little girl that's
The mum is in horror. She's like, what?
big
She's like,
fucking
she's like, what the
obese
hell?
14-year-old just goes flying over
Little
your
girl is
head.
crying.
Dude, they would have been
There
talking
goes
about
my
something
little girl's
wholesome
ability
as
to
well.
write.
And just skids on the ground.
And
Skids along the ground.
dude,
He
I
looks
was-
up to you, and his face is fucking gone.
Dude, I was riding, so I go in between, I fall off, I slide for 1 or 2 meters. My elbow has a gigantic graze, and so does my knee.
Oh.
And I'm just like, oh,
Sorry,
I
sorry.
didn't really, yeah. I like get up, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. But like, I didn't want to like stick around for too long. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine." And I just like try to like keep on riding.
You just put your intestines
Don't
back
worry,
in
I'm
your
fine.
skin.
I'm just gonna.
I
Keep my
just had like
organs
2
intact.
gigantic grays, but I go up to them because what's interesting, you know how so what had happened when I fell? The bike and the tow bar, the bike and the handlebar, the front wheel was like extremely crooked, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? Like if I push it like really far to the left, the wheel goes straight. So I'm thinking to myself, this is not good. And so I go up to these traffic lights that are just up ahead, and this other guy is like, "Hey mate, do you need some help with that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, thanks." And so what he does, he puts his legs 2 feet in between the wheel and like twists the handlebar back into place.
Done that before.
And I'm just like, oh, cheers mate. And I see my mum. I think my mum saw me because she was driving, just so happened to be driving past me. And I think she saw me fall over, so she pulled into the staff car park, and I was just like, "Fuck that." She'll probably be like, I don't want to hear about it. She might be like really mad at me or something. So I just ride off past the traffic lights.
You just throw the
And
finger
Your
at her
mum's
as
like,
well.
Alex, I'm trying to help you.
I don't know.
You
I
throw
thought
it,
she
you
was
give her the
gonna be-
bird, and just go, "Fuck you, mum," and you're running off.
I thought she'd be like hell, like mad at me or some shit. So I just I just rode past her, and yeah, that's about it. I remember I got to school and I was like absolutely grazed up, and I was like playing like handball. I was like, I got in the line for handball. Like I just and I just like got to the handball line, and they're like, "Bro, you're alright?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry." It's like, dude, because
Wait,
they
hang on,
had like,
wait,
up
this is
line.
the way to school.
no. Once I
Yeah.
got to, this is all on my way to school, and then once I got to
Talk
school,
about Monday. Fucking hell.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, I hate Mondays, am I right? But no, but I got into
Am I right?
I got into the handball line, and they were like,
Bro,
"Dude,
you're
you're alright?" And I was like, "No, I'm chilling. They were like, "Yeah," because we had there was like a tiny little doctor that actually lived. That was like
Tiny little
Tiny little
Fuck.
Indian.
doctor.
Wait, what?
no, it was like a genuine GP doctor, little building. That
Grandpa in my pocket part 2.
Don't worry, I can give you a colonoscopy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
An inside
I just went-
vasectomy.
So I just went to like the doctor that just lived like right there. I don't think he didn't live there. What am I saying? It's just like a little GP.
lives
like,
in my
little
pocket.
office
Can't
Oh,
imagine.
it's GP, alright.
Yeah, it's a GP, and it's just like
Alright.
this tiny little building, and a few people work there. And I just went in, and they were like just gave me like I think they gave me I can't remember what they gave me, but they fixed me up pretty good. And then I started
Morphine.
school. And
Fucking
then
hell.
Gave some hardcore morphine.
yeah, that was the time I nearly freaking died, dude. A car could have come to think of it, so it could have been worse. But I was.
What happened to the?
Absolute gangster.
Weren't they holding hands? So what happened? Did they just like I don't know, let go?
They just,
Just lost their
No,
arm.
no, no,
Our
no,
unity
no.
is
I
broken.
Think, I think
Oh,
I
no.
ran more. I ran more into the little girl. So I think the mum was.
Oh, what the fuck?
You animal. You absolute animal.
I haven't
You
seen
demon.
her since.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, 'cause
surprised.
she's fucking dead.
Dead.
I missed her funeral. I
literally dead.
escaped the cops trying to fucking arrest me
Oh,
for manslaughter.
Did he
Join the
on the
cartel.
They
Tell.
couldn't trace you because your identity is completely changed after you grazed half your face off.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, he's got a cartel name. You may have heard of it, El Chapo.
Isn't it like
Pretty
condensed
indie
milk or
guy.
something like that? I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
heard you.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Don't bring up my past.
Yeah, but that's when the story
Alright.
ends.
Just remember-
pretty much.
We're at an hour now, boys.
Oh, well,
Actually,
no,
no,
want to start wrapping up?
Well, you know, tough time never lasts. Only tough
Oh
people
my
last.
god.
All you tough people.
That's the
That's
best
a
moment.
spectacular.
My
That's
favorite.
honestly-
Has anybody else got anything that like to say, Zach? Do you
I've got a topic. School WA just announced that.
Yeah, school's back. I was
Yeah,
gonna ask
school's
them about
back.
that as well.
Yeah, what do you guys
In
think about
10
that? Are
days.
you going to go to school?
I'm so
I
excited.
don't know.
Why is school
No.
back?
Term
That's
2,
so
you're
dumb.
allowed to
Because
go.
you can.
You're allowed
Oh,
to
that's
go.
really
I'm
weird.
definitely gonna
I'm
go.
gonna go.
You know, because the
Hopefully
boys
I
look
can
fly
hang
as
out with my
fuck in the
mates.
winter uniform.
Oh,
The
but
boys
Yeah,
I have
dude,
to
I love
shave.
winter uniform.
I
I
have to
actually
What the
love
fuck?
winter
Y'all
No,
are
the
weird.
thing is, it's still warm outside. It's not like it's really nice
Exactly.
in the middle.
Yeah,
Of
that's because
winter.
of Alex Morgan's fucking
Oh.
poo.
Oh.
Been marinating.
My poo contributes to a quarter of global
Oh my
global warming.
god!
A quarter. Don't be kind to yourself. It's like fucking five quarters. Five quarters.
Wait.
God!
All right. We're gonna have to wrap up now.
Alright.
I guess we're at an
That
hour.
was quite the debacle, the episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually really funny.
So Zach,
I
before
really
we
enjoyed
before we
myself.
go,
Might have
there's
to bleach my ear holes after this one. Oh my god.
Yes.
might have to kill myself.
Alright.
Might have to change my identity and take me to the airport
the
right now,
country.
Mum.
All right. So okay, ladies, come on. So
Ladies, please.
It's
on
actually a
all
roast.
other podcasts, when they have a guest, they ask him if he wants to shout out his social media.
I was gonna get.
I don't see why you'd want to be traceable after this, but if you
I do not
give
want to
your
be traceable.
social
I
media
don't want to
or
be
anything?
traceable.
Yep, that's
Whoever's
Alright,
listening,
cool. That
you've
wraps up.
forgotten
the,
everything I've said.
It's a dream.
It's a dream. It's
a
all a
fever
Men in
dream.
Black thing.
It's a bad
It's all a
trip.
dream.
Oh my god.
That's
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no
not
ladies anymore.
There's no ladies
Thank you,
anymore.
gentlemen.
Fuck
There's definitely
Fuck
no
women.
ladies anymore.
Fuck off with our
For
sexist
the rest of
comments.
any of our
Your
lives.
mom. Your mom.
your mother. Your mother.
Your mom.
And well, thank you everyone for tuning in to this episode of the Men's Restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure.
Bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
hosting me.
Bye,
Hope you had a
guys.
good
Bye.
stay.
Alright.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.